Hi, I'm Paula Heshin from the Pocono Record, where I'm the editorial page editor, and I'm standing in front of the East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board State Store, where I'm going to talk about the Pocono Record's position on a new contract that the PLCB plans to enter. 3 cheers to Pennsylvania's Auditor General Jack Wagner. Wagner announced late last week that his office will review the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board's awarding of a $173,000 contract owned by the husband of PLCB's regional manager for Western Pennsylvania. The PLCB entered the contract with Solutions 21 to train 4,000 state store employees and managers on customer service and sales techniques. The plan came under fire on its dubious merits, then was attacked anew after the public learned that the contract had gone to a relative of a top agency official. The Pocono Record argued last week that the training was unnecessary and that in any case, the state stores representing an archaic system ought to be sold to private enterprise. The Pocono Record also argued that firms owned by family members of government employees should be barred from entering contracts with government agencies. Why? Because even if the contract involved no favoritism or conflict of interest, the public could easily perceive that it did. In this case, the PLCB chose Solutions 21 from among 5 bidders. Buddy Hobart is the president of the company, and he's the husband of Suzanne Hobart, PLCB's Western Regional Manager. This contract has appearances written all over it. Last week, Governor Ed Rendell called for the PLCB contract to be reviewed, and Chairman Patrick J. Stapleton III requested that Wagner, the state's elected independent fiscal watchdog, conduct a review. That's the least that Keystone State officials can do to restore the trust of ever more jaded citizens. It's one thing to conduct a thorough investigation of a possible abuse of government contract letting. Far better would be to avoid even the appearance of a conflict in the first place. Thanks for joining us and watching this Pocono Record editorial.